Miami Heat meeting in the final game before the All-Star.
Been much more outspoken with it. This is the time of the year, the push for the playoffs, and his voice and his play has picked up.
A win tonight would give Dallas wins in 4 of their last 5 games. Miami desperate for a win as they have lost their last 3 and are 2 games under 500.
Skip made an interesting point this morning. They've won 3 out of 4.
Yes.
But it feels like they've lost 5 straight. That's a very weird state of mind as a team.
Got to celebrate these wins, man.
Here's Dante Exum on the drive. Omax a steal a moment ago as Jaquez lost it. And Omax misses a 3 out of the corner. So the starters tonight for Dallas: Max Christie, Omax, Kessler Edwards, Dante Exum, Spencer Dinwiddie. And for Miami, Davion Mitchell and Tyler Hero on the backcourt. Jaime Jaquez Jr., Kyle Anderson in his first start with Miami, and Khalil Ware at center. Bam Adebayo, Andrew Wiggins, Terry Rozier, Kevin Love all out for Dallas. Kyrie right shoulder soreness, Klay Thompson left foot sprain, Daniel Gafford right knee, Anthony Davis left adductor strain, PJ Washington still out right ankle sprain, Caleb Martin right hip strain, Derek Lively of course and Dwight Powell have been out for quite some time due to ankle and hip injuries respectively.
One thing you won't have to worry about in this game is people playing hard. These guys, both these teams will play hard.
Tyler Hero no good. Punched into the air, tipped to the sideline. 23 is as high as a Mav. That was his second highest scoring game of his career. 28 is his career best. Maybe a 30-piece incoming tonight.
And
for Christie.
I'm not gonna predict how many numbers. Nice finish there.
Yeah.
By Exum. I'll let you do that. But he's going to finish the game. And he has.
7th game of the season. He started 5 of them. Averaging just over 9 points and about 4 assists. Excellent.
Well, things seem to run smooth when he's out there.
Right hand, Little Rock, Arkansas High School.
A lot of skill in that body.
A year collegiately at Oregon and then 1 at Indiana. Dribble handoff from Exum to Kessler Edwards. Outside to Dinwiddie. Christie drives on slow-mo, blocked right back into his hands. Here's a long 3 late in the clock. No good for Dinwiddie.
Slow-mo.
Kyle Anderson.
What a name.
Hero, whoa.
yeah.
Just
If
got to
it
look
comes
at
to you, let it fly.
Just got to look at Eric Spoelstra a moment ago, who has been Miami's head coach since 2008.
Same year that Rick Carlisle.
Nice try. Repost for Jaime Jaquez Jr. Inside pivot. Trying to go to work against Christie. Double team help. Davion Mitchell.
Big shooter from the perimeter.
This is his 3rd game since joining Miami. Was part of that complicated Jimmy Butler trade. He went from Toronto to Miami in that deal that involved 5 different teams. On the Dallas turnover, Miami could take their first lead, but they don't. Tyler Hero misses on a 3-pointer. Hero went 1 for 10 on 3s in the game against Dallas earlier this year. Here's Omax inside.
Is more impressive after each game.
I love the way he plays, man.
3 baskets in the paint so far for the Mavs. Show and go here by Kyle Anderson. For Hero, another 3. Kessler Edwards in there to secure the rebound, his first of the game.
What a huge play Kessler Edwards made at the end of that game last night on that pass to Najee Marshall.
Dinwiddie way off.
They're moving the basket on these guys, I think.
Yeah, it's shaking down there.
Mitchell held it for a moment and swings it to Jaime Jaquez Jr.
The paint.
Around the defense to the basket, Max Christie.
You gotta watch night in and night out.
Can attack like that, can obviously shoot it from the outside.
Make the right play at the right time.
1 appearance for Miami. Did not score in 10 minutes in that particular game against Boston. Didn't play last night in OKC. Here's Max Christie stepping into a 3. And Anderson, who just went 1 of 2 on the line, secures the rebound. Both teams played last night. Miami lost by 14 to Oklahoma City. More on that game later on. And of course, the Mavericks won a thriller. This game is tied now after the inside basket by Jaquez.
Was it as loud as it seemed?
It was, yeah.
It was wild.
Najee Marshall went in for Dante Exum when Anderson was on the free throw line. Here's a roll to the basket for Kessler Edwards, and qualifies me. So
Yeah, let me hear doctor.
Most doctors don't drink as much beer as I do too.
Miami ball after the Mavs' third turnover of the game. Jaden Hardy's gone in. There's an attack by Tyler Hero, and Miami has a Hero is at 23.5 points a game. First time All-Star this year. 21st in the league in scoring. He's up.
Well, we've had one foul on either team in 6 minutes.
A lot of fouls last night.
Early.
We enjoyed the rhythm of that game.
Indeed.
Marshall draws in the defense. Christie rattles home a 3-ball. Mavericks retake the lead. Nikola Jovic has gone into the game for Miami. Davion Mitchell running point to Anderson. Miami is 5th team he's played for in the NBA, and a foul by. You need to be organized and ready for 6 games of his rookie season. And Max Christie's first 5, and he's going to make it 6 in a row tonight. Speaking that into existence.
The main thing that tells me is that this kid is ready to play every single night. Coming off the bench, starting, whatever the case is, psychologically, he's ready to go.
He hit the ground running, that's for sure.
Yes.
Since joining the Mavericks last week in Philadelphia. He's going to have to bail out this possession. Brandon Williams has gone into the game. B-Will had 12 points last night. Big contributions off the bench. Open baseline to drive. Oh, and Christie forced an adjustment at the last second, and Hero missed it.
He did that to Jimmy Butler a couple times last night.
Marshall a little probe. Hero keeps Hardy out of the paint. Now going downhill, Najee Marshall rises over Jovic.
You think he's going to use the glass in that situation? He goes right at the bucket and able to knock a high percentage of those shots in.
He's tough in that lane, man.
Tough move by Jaime Jaquez Jr. and he misses. Ayo Dosunmu 4. There you go. There's your top 4.
That's my top 4. And it'll be that way. Oh, come on, Brandon.
B-Will. Long rebound collected by Hero.
He was so good last night.
He had a nice little contribution, that's for sure.
Alec Burks misses. Miami takes more corner threes, by the way, than any team in the NBA this year. Almost 12 a game. Alec Burks missed that one. Christie goes right at Burks and lost the ball. Davion Mitchell heading the other direction. Jovic, another one of those corner threes. Kyle Anderson with an offensive rebound up to score.
Coaches love him.
We were talking high IQ. He is a high IQ player. In his 11th season from UCLA.
11 years he's been.
Final pick of the 2014 first round. Lost ball, Brandon Williams.
Spurs won't draft you if you're not a smart player.
Walk up 3, Hero. Hero's 0 for 4 on threes, 1 of 6 overall.
Done a good job of himself, making things tough for him.
Edwards Euro steps, but missed on the layup. First shot attempt of the game for Kessler. Jovic over Christie. Nope. Shooting percentages, 33 for Miami, 47. First team foul of the quarter for the Heat, and that sends Hardy to the strike.
Swedish, right?
Oh, another tough one. He had an 0 for 2 in the second half last night. Jaden 78% for his career on the line, but just 71% in dropping this year. Miami spacing isn't shorted out, but finally a long 3 is taken by Duncan Robinson. Tyler Kelly getting some run right now for the Mavs. Here's Hardy with a stop and pop 3 that's no good. Kelly with an offensive rebound.
I'd love for tonight to be Jaden Hardy's get right game.
Down the lane, Williams finds Kelly, and Kelly lays it in. NBA game for Kyler Kelly on NFC AFC Championship game Sunday. He was signed to a 2-way contract. Some good defense there by Kelly. Some attack here by Hardy, and he missed the dunk. 17 minutes a game, but struggling here going into the All-Star break. Stare down 3 is missed by.
Try to find a way to get yourself going, get some easy buckets, see the ball go in the basket. That always helps your psyche.
Had the right idea with the attack there
Yes.
to the basket, but Hardy missed the dunk. Alley-oop finish for Khalil Ware. After being the Eastern Conference Rookie of the Month in January. Over the last 4 games, just 6 points per game for Ware. And only 10 of 30 from the floor, but high percentage opportunity for him there.
Nice.
Brandon Williams on the pull-up, and nice pillow.
That was getting the ball to the defense. A little pull-up.
Khalil Ware.
Get them together.
There are the numbers for Khalil Ware as the Eastern Conference January. 13 points, almost 7 boards, and good field goal and 3-point percentages as well. Didn't finish off the 3-point play. He missed the freebie. Ware's 74% on foul shots this year. Late clock, Dinwiddie. That's on this quarter, but that's the first in the last 2 minutes. Williams looking for Marshall. It was deflected. Marshall retrieves it. Kelly runs right to the front of the rim.
When they're out on the floor with him.
And a nice dive cut there by Kyler Kelly to score his 2nd basket. All 3 two-ways for the Mavericks dressed and have played here in the first quarter tonight. This is one of those nights it would almost be easier to tell you who's available than who's out. Ken Robinson connects on a 3. Marshall to beat the buzzer. It's no good, and Miami will exit the first time in his career that he's hit a shot to put his team in front in the final minute of a game.
Yeah, go ahead, bucket.
Yep, tied at 107, and he hit last night with 25.6 left in the game to give the Mavericks the lead for good.
Think about 14 and 5. Solid baskets.
Efficient shooting, adding some steals as well. Dinwiddie just had a miss. Jovic just had a miss. Look out, Robinson, no good on the 3. And a chance to run. Exum up the left side of the floor.
Yeah, I love the way Exum pushes the pace. Miss or make.
Needs something from Dinwiddie. Way up, and he scored.
Degree of difficulty on that one, Dave.
Giant killer.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, Dinwiddie, especially from the outside, has been shooting 5 games. Dinwiddie is 11 of 19 on 3s. So they need him to find that mojo to get some offense going for Dallas. A struggle for both teams, but lacking key components. That's why it's been a struggle to score. Here's Will. And then the Mavericks quickly give the ball away. Bit too loose with it so far tonight. Jovic misses on a 3, and Larson.
I guess they left it there in the 3rd quarter because they had a rough 4th.
Yes, they did. More on that later. 2 for 12 is Miami's outside shooting, but sad to report, Dallas's outside shooting is not good either. 1 of 9 on 3s. Here's Dinwiddie, double. Edwards in the middle to Omax. Bullseye! It's a long.
Improved.
Yes.
He's starting to get organized quick as well.
Williams right up on Pelle Larsson.
And don't forget Kessler Edwards had a bunch of assists last night.
Career high 6 assists. He doubled his previous high.
In the league.
He hurt Dallas in the game in Miami. Alec Burks has been in the league since 2013. A 33-year-old native of Grandview, Missouri, who played collegiately for 2 seasons at Colorado. Burks split his free throws. Dinwiddie against Duncan Robinson. And Dinwiddie with a rise and fire that's no good. And then a fumbled rebound, but Jaime Jaquez Jr., who just returned, saves it in.
Not a lot of ball movement, not a lot of body movement. It's a very stagnant, stale look offensively.
Khalil Ware with the face-up hook. I mean, what do I know over here? But Miami maybe should go to that more often. Ware's got 8 points and obviously has a size advantage over anybody outside of Kyler Kelly that the Mavericks can put on the floor. Exum hits it.
Your strategy is the strategy right now for the Heat.
I mean, they want Ware again, but Dallas doing everything they can to deny him. Jaquez drives and misses off the underside of the rim. Spencer Dinwiddie on the attack, and Downey. Dallas looking to go up 5, and they
out there and dunk or something, fellas.
get the people going.
Get the people going.
That would be so wild if the night before the All-Star break, Follow went out there and dunked.
Oh, Khalil. 3-point play for the rookie from Indiana. He is the first player in the game in double figures on the scoreboard with 11. Edwards looking for the dribble handoff. That was defended well by Jaquez. So a pitch back to Exum. A drive using the rim to try to help himself out, but he missed it. Try to use that rim for some protection from Ware as a shot blocker. Catch and shoot three. Tyler Hero, no good. Offensive rebound for Khalil Ware. Alec Burks got it. 3 points. 6 straight for Miami. Khalil Ware 3. 3-point play, that is. And then an Alec Burks 3-ball. Baseline cut. Exum fades and hits.
Even though it wasn't spaced out properly, they made it work.
They were moving, they were cutting.
Mavs are 70% on their 2-point shots in this game. 14 out of 20. And he had gathered the ball, so it's a trip to the free throw line for Spencer.
Well, you can feel him trying to attack and get to the rim. I just think when you don't have anything, you got to get the ball moving to get quality offense. There's always offense where you push it, and if you don't have anything, you move it and get the team into something.
Dinwiddie for the season averaging over 10 points per game. Almost 4 assists. Like Alec Burks that I mentioned earlier. Dinwiddie in his 11th season.
Too easy.
Hero trying to jumpstart himself. Go to the free throw line after this time.
About what they don't have.
Yeah. And in fact, it's crazy too when you think about what they've done with Chet missing virtually the entire year, and that's one of their top 2 or 3 players.
Been out since November the 10th.
Yeah.
He makes a huge difference.
Oh man.
Lost the ball, but is helped out by the fact that Jaime Jaquez Jr. couldn't collect it. Leading Dallas with 5 to shoot on a sideline out of bounds down near the corner.
He dove for it though. It's beautiful.
You just kind of got to put it in the general.
To the cup. And Eric Spoelstra, Donald's All-American in Rolling Meadows, Illinois, in the Chicagoland area.
He doesn't get too high or too low. He's kind of even keel.
Yeah.
And those are normally pretty productive basketball players.
We were, as Hero gets out, I still hear my dad's voice in my head. Son, give it a chance to go in. Get
Never
the mark
up.
on that ball.
Never up, never in.
That's right.
He got that right.
Corner 3, yes sir! Front, answering a Tyler Hero 2, a Beat Will 3.
It's amazing to me how Jason Kidd trusts all of his players. They can trust every guy on his roster. Brandon Williams doesn't play a whole lot, but he's been out there tonight and productive tonight.
I like what you guys are talking about in Leslie's report about Max Christie and just, not good, being even keeled. That's a good trait to learn early in your career. Wow. Throw attempts. They've got 10 and made 6. Mavericks have taken 5 and made 3. Quickly off the screen. Tyler Hero, no good. And it's Prosper who fends off Khalil Ware for the rebound.
And Christie was in there fighting early, too.
Omax. Gonna drive it. Draws in the defense and kicks it out.
Good decision by Omax. Sometimes you just don't have anything.
Max Christie, he doesn't have anything. It's punched away by Duncan Robinson. Dinwiddie with 2 defenders on him. Got it up on the rim, so it's a reset of the shot clock when Marshall collected the offensive rebound. Missed in the corner by Williams. Almost stolen. On the outlet pass to Davion Mitchell, Williams jumped the route, but just not quite close enough to make the intercept. Arriving for a 3 was Khalil Ware. He does shoot him well.
There's a lot to like about him, young prospect.
37% for the year, 46% in January. Nowhere to go for Williams, but somewhere to go for Omax. Miami lost track of Omax lurking there in the paint, and Dallas retakes the lead. Hero able to bait the defense. 3:23 to go in the second. Hero's up to 10 points. And he's 0 for 5 from deep. so far in this game, but he does split his free throws to tie it.
He was a terrific shooter, but he goes hot and cold too when it comes to shooting threes.
Omax on the drive and the spin against Kyle Anderson. Good to get that one to fall.
Like
cross-court pass. Yeah, I like the attack as well. Cross-court pass to Kyle Anderson. Missed in the paint. Hawk has the offensive rebound. And then Anderson up through. Kyle Anderson has split free throws on. He typically shoots 79% on the line. They're only 8 of 13. 61% on the line in this game. 13 lead changes in this one. And 10 different times the game has been tied. Davion Mitchell really up on Christie.
Yeah, you have to attack that.
Christie swings it. Exum drills a three. And there's another lead change.
And I tell you, after this All-Star break, I'm hoping Dallas can get healthy because all of their pieces fit. Davis knocks down the three.
He had a good look.
Max Christie coming down the lane. Finds Edwards. Marshall. Bottom.
Marshall.
Hero in the paint. Off balance shots.
He makes a lot of tough shots.
Man, that was
hanging and going away from the bucket.
All square at 50. Mavericks three-point shooting starting to come to life. They had a 1 of 10 start to the game. Williams a little bit wide right on that attempt.
A little quick. Off the screens.
Well, a smart scorer. His outside shot isn't falling, and
he pushes it up the court with the purpose.
Right. Friendly bounce off the iron on that free throw, just like a friendly bounce on his scoop to the hoop. Oh, and Mitchell throws it away. Exum, a steal. Oh, Mitchell. Wow. He got back and up.
Yep.
And swatted that one right into the All-Star break. Marshall the catch, spin cycle, nearly ripped away, and it's Marshall who dug it back out, and Exum is there. A little burst of offense here from Dante Exum, helping the cause for Dallas. Curling around a screen, Tyler Hero, explosive drive, and it falls.
Smart offensive player, shot not going in. Don't continue to shoot them. Get yourself going by getting to the rim.
Of all the players available in this game tonight, he's the best pure scorer. Here's Dinwiddie to the floor for a loose ball. Plenty of time. Marshall bluffs the three. And then this is no back. Dallas needs a stop to carry the lead into the interval.
Hero wants to shoot it.
He's going to drive it and got there. 3.8 left.
Tough. That's why he's an all-star this year.
Dinwiddie makes a pass, didn't have time for that. Again, the third quarter. Dante Exum brings it up the floor. Miami leads by 1. They led by 1 after the first. They lead by 1 as we start the third quarter. Exum is up to 14 points to lead Dallas in scoring in this game. Christie has 10. Exum, a three-pointer's on.
Start this thing, man. Line that thing up and knock it down.
It's a season high for Dante Exum. He had 8 games last season of 15-plus points. He has 2 this year. Previous best was 15. He's at 17. Hero no good, but it's Khalil Ware going after an offensive rebound. He got 1.
Why?
It's hard to. They don't have the bodies to keep that man off the glass.
Exum has the last 8 points for Dallas. He quickly gave it up there to Dinwiddie. 5 to shoot. Kessler
start this thing.
Edwards has struggled to shoot and make threes this year. But wow, Kyle Anderson got it back and scores.
Tough basket.
Weird looking basket for that was the fitting of the nickname Slow-Mo. Exum bracketed in the paint. Now it's Max Christie and ISO against Jaquez. Here comes double team help. Davion Mitchell knocked it away.
Got to anticipate a little faster. Here, Christie.
Easy shot for Hero. 21 points in the game for Tyler Hero. Averages 23.5 this year. One spot outside the top 20 in the league in scoring. Edwards.
Right.
Much more of a contributor on the defensive end of the floor than offense.
I think he can play offense. He's in the league because of his defense.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dinwiddie, late clock, gonna sling it over to Edwards. A drive, he got it up in time, and it falls out. He's had a lot of rim outs on some shots in the paint. Jaquez pulls up, no good.
Flat shot that time.
Almost pancake flat.
Yeah.
Never got above the rim.
Omax against Kyle Anderson. Got in deep in the paint, and it crawls up.
Has a place in this league.
Right?
That's a bully bucket.
Yes.
10 in the game for Omax, his 6th game in double figures this year. Tonight is the 45th appearance this season for Prosper. Omax with his 4th start tonight. Dress 5 of 7 from the floor. Exum attacking. Keeps his dribble alive.
He does that well, by the way. Keep his dribble alive.
Christie steps into a 3. Long rebound. Exum had a read on it, and he absorbed some contact from Jaquez to secure it. Dallas looking for a second chance. Best
to the rim.
And Dinwiddie has lifted himself up to 11 points in the game.
He can bump into 11.
Khalil Ware has it ripped away by Christie. Max waiting for support. Good decision. Has it back from Dinwiddie. Not a great three-point shooting game for Max tonight. Not bad either. Just 2 for 6. Heroes first.
In rhythm, shooting the basketball right now.
Tied at 65. 13 different times this game has been tied. Show and go Omax. Big block, Khalil Ware. Level of disdain that. Hero looking for another 3. It is concerning if Tyler Hero really gets into a groove.
Yeah.
Dinwiddie, they got him. What are you thinking, Hart?
I'm going
You're still
with.
thinking?
Yeah, I'm still.
If you take it, guys, is it off the board for the rest of us? Or?
Of course not.
Oh, okay, well, I'm Dante Exum.
Man. That's where I'm going.
It's a Dante Exum kind of night.
And that's an over and back.
Yeah, I'm going to save my vote.
Okay.
Hey, I don't agree with it. I mean, you got to let a guy shoot a shot. You can't put your eyes on it.
Wow.
The ball left.
His 2nd game with the Heat. 14 points. Mitchell hasn't scored much tonight. That's 5 points now in the game, but he's been a menacing presence defensively, and he's part of the reason why Miami's on an 8-0 run right now.
You know, Mark, you get those new guys that go, get guys that go to a new team, I'm sorry. They're trying to be seen. Trying to have a presence out on the court to stick around.
Mitchell played 3 years in Sacramento, who drafted him in the lottery in 2021. Tyler Hero missed a 3. Khalil Ware with an offensive rebound.
Yeah.
Hardy's in the game, closed out to Hero. Pass down the baseline. Trying to knife his way up the baseline was Jaquez. Late clock for Hero. Stops, spins, fades, hits. 15th in 2019 out of Kentucky.
The guys I talked to before the game talked about how hard he works as a player. And, you know, you do that, you're going to get better if you have the skill set to do so.
10-0 run right now for Miami. And that is a one-stopper out of a timeout.
That out of timeout.
Need a run stopper there.
Yeah.
That was a big bucket.
This year, Edwards going into the game was 4 of 20 on threes. For the first 3 seasons of his career, he was over 34%, so typically able to hold his own on the three-point line. Brandon Williams rebounds as it's missed by Davion Mitchell, and Williams going coast to coast. So he spent 2020, 2021 preparing.
You know, you're looking for an opportunity. Time I think about a guy, and he took the road less traveled.
Yes, he did.
As well, but he got there, and he won a championship. So it's all about an opportunity.
Guys like Avery Johnson, Darrell Armstrong played in an alphabet soup of minor leagues around the U.S. Leo Ware airballs a three. The best sign of sticking to it for Avery, of course, as you know, 1 year he was cut on Christmas Day. Williams leads it for Edwards, and a two.
Right now, nice little run for the Mavericks.
Yeah, they've lifted himself right back onto the doorstep. This is a one-point game.
Their defense has been better the last few possessions as well.
Steal, right on cue, Skin. There's defense turning to offense.
Oh, I guess.
6 players, 15 plus.
Yes.
We could go tonight.
32 assists. So you got to figure out a way. It doesn't matter how it looks or what it looks like.
I can't believe that Boston game was only a week ago. It was like a month ago.
Good rebound by Christie.
Picked in traffic.
Max doesn't seem totally right after securing that rebound, grimacing a little bit.
Yeah, and grabbing in his groin area.
Late lead for Kessler Edwards, but there was
right in the midsection.
some friendly fire, unfortunately. Shaden Hardy lowers his head to drive. Guided home by right up the shaft for Kessler Edwards there.
That's why I saved my vote.
It's a good decision. Nikola Jovic no good.
I got a huge fourth quarter for Dante.
10-0 run for Miami, and then a 10-0 Dallas run to answer right back. Let Kessler
And let it fly, he can make shots.
his third and final season at Pepperdine. To your point, Harp, he was a 17-plus point per game scorer playing at Pepperdine. The school that I wonder if you go on a recruiting visit there, how do you say no?
Right.
I mean, that's the guy that's the primary.
Yep. Keeping him under wraps or getting him under wraps
Because he's at 32.
yeah, he's been out of the paper for a long time, right?
Yeah, he's out of the reps, that's for sure.
Travel.
Steal. Christie up ahead to Hardy. Hardy, a stop and pop three is off target. Under 2.5 to go in the third quarter. Nice.
He'll sloth you.
Down the lane, Brandon Williams.
With his minutes.
I might switch my bed gear vote to Brandon Williams.
There you go.
Just like last night. Williams 12 points in 15 minutes last night. Got 8 points, 3 assists in 18 minutes.
Last night, he was so aggressive last night.
Anderson. Nope. Marshall there for the rebound.
Yeah, good forward in traffic. Now they're out running.
Christie. Edwards. Hardy needs one. Man.
Bad.
Jovic leaks out and missed it.
That's good effort that time.
Tried to be a
Marshall.
one-man fast break, but Dallas got back and stopped it. Marshall pass fakes. It's in there.
Can't.
Every basket.
Lord.
I think you can.
Anderson was open. A pass over the top of the defense and a close.
Corner threes. I alluded to that earlier.
That looks like one of those old Chandler Parsons corner threes.
Yep. Christie attacking. Way up. Who's at 14. The number's been 15 plus in every game with the Mavs. Offensive rebound, Kyle Anderson.
Is that pretty special?
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Very impressive.
Burks looks off the defense. A swing to Jovic. Hero offensive rebound. Was hoping for a
He was sitting on that, huh?
like a Nolan Ryan fastball, sitting dead red on that one. 33 in the game for Hero. Hardy. Jaden is 0 for 8 on the floor tonight. Jovic lays it in. Well, 1-point leads have been the story after each quarter.
Attacking. Gain confidence in his shot.
He hasn't scored 13 or more in a game since March 15th, 2022.
Oh, wow.
Anderson rolls it home. Anderson's second game with Miami. He's got 11 points.
They'll slot you.
And remember, the thought was initially that he wasn't going to go to Miami. There was a piece to that 5-team deal that broke down, and he didn't end up going to Toronto. Dinwiddie with a catch-and-shoot three. Oh, okay.
Last and kissed it home.
His first three of the game. And the Mavericks retake the lead. 26 lead changes in the game tonight. Duncan Robinson flings the three and got it.
Really like to see them put in some work here in these non-hero minutes. Man, pulls up a little lead.
Now there's still some dangerous offensive players on the floor.
Indeed. You just saw one of them.
Yep. That's Duncan Robinson's superpower. Here's a drive and a...
Mr. Bedgear.
That's my vote. You know, there's only one player of the game, by the way. You do know, right?
Yeah.
Lost ball.
The guy with the
Exum.
steal. Guy getting the steal. Racking up Bedgear numbers.
And here he comes. And all the way down. 21. Oh, quick score.
Here.
Well, just keep scoring if you're Dallas. Trailing the play, Omax. Exum the guys they're going to. 9 of 11 from the floor for Exum. Marshall working inside. Batted out of
Abs.
Anderson, when he scored the last time, became the third player for Miami into double figures. Missed it inside, but the rebound caroms to him.
Yeah. You know, slow or not.
He's unflustered.
Active.
Second straight game where the opponents had a big edge in second chance points. Here is Exum.
Leaving it out there.
Only 9 players dressed, 8 individuals out tonight for Dallas.
Oh, they're showcasing.
Deep and bottom.
Another good game for him. And another guy in double figures for the Mavs.
Burks. Kyle Anderson tipped it to himself, going back up, challenged by Christie. Oh, he tipped it. Easy for me to say over here.
Get out there and box out, follow well.
Catch and drive, Prosper. Underneath the basket. Edwards, that may have been a little touch of the rim while the ball was up there.
Thought the same.
But instead, it's Edwards for 3. Here is Mitchell. Spacing isn't good, but Robinson still caught it and slithers underneath the basket. Jovic driving. Well, under 8 to play. Burks rolling. Missed a layup. Put back jam.
From in this league.
With Dallas's size deficiency amongst their available players, they surrendered 33 second chance points last night and 21 tonight. Prosper wedges his way through the defense, and it was in until it wasn't.
Unfair.
Burks with a quick catch and shoot 3 and a foul. And it Alec Burks is 2 out of 11 games, but has double figures, and Jaden Hardy is in. Burks.
This has been entertaining, I might add.
It has been a really fun game, Hart.
Nobody has led by more than 7. Miami had a 7-point lead in the third quarter. Dinwiddie, gauging Hero, drives on in. Well done. 16 in the game for Dinwiddie. Edwards using his length, force Hero to give it up.
Gotta keep Ware off the glass.
And they do. Block out by Dinwiddie. And they've got a chance maybe to run, but Miami did a good job of getting back in transition.
If that happens, you run your offense, try to get something good.
It's a drive and kick. Christie. Najee Marshall.
That guy again.
Slipped around Alec Burks for the offensive rebound. Oh, through the hands of Jaden Hardy, cutting to the basket. Up ahead to Davion Mitchell, leaves it for Jovic, and he crams it home. Dallas's 13th turnover was very costly there. What looked like it was maybe going to be a game-tying basket Ends up going the other way, and the lead back to 4 for Miami. Foul. Hardy.
Good job, Leslie.
26. Mavericks trying to get to 30 wins and 26 losses on the year. Looking to split the season series with the Miami Heat. New Orleans is in here 1 week from tomorrow for the first game after the break. Hero no good, and they fend off Khalil Ware. A save in. Dallas has it.
That's a good block out.
Yes.
The small back there.
And so a chance to tie or take the lead. Hardy waiting for Spencer Dinwiddie. Hardy on the drive. Dish back to Dinwiddie.
No balance that time on the shot. Quick shot.
Dinwiddie's got 16, but it's mostly off thrust to the basket. Runner in the paint, Tyler.
And they're tough baskets.
Yes.
Not easy baskets at this juncture.
He's the danger man for the last 5 minutes. Christie on a drive and turnaround. Kept alive by Edwards.
Yes.
Gathered it in. Pitched it out. Heaving a three. Yes, sir. He continues to hit that number of 15 points. And back to within 1.
Frequently.
Hero no good. Nice. Edwards, who had 13 points in the third quarter, just secured his season high 8th rebound of the game.
And Hardy put a body on Ware.
And Edwards, oh!
He might steal Leslie's vote on the Bedgear vote.
Leslie's having himself a game.
Jovic for 3. Very nicely tossed in.
He may have surprised himself, but that's okay.
Well, in other words, he's gone sleep on the floor, so don't wake him up.
No, yeah, don't wake him up.
Haven't heard that one in a while. He's asleep.
He's asleep.
Here's a double team on Dinwiddie. Leaves his feet and finds Max Christie. Flings it over to Najee Marshall. Swung Dallas's way with an 8-0 run.
And if they can pull this one out, that'll be 4 out of 5. That's all.
Long rebound.
Is important, and
Yes.
how you come back
Yes.
is extremely important.
Well, this team needs an all-star break, and I hope every guy turns his phone off and just gets off the grid. It's time for that.
They're getting massages and
Yep.
whirlpools.
It's time for that after another 3 minutes and 12 seconds. Here's the spin into the lane. Dante's hitting 3 tonight.
They're fighting for it right now.
Yes, they are. Putting the bit between their teeth and fighting for it. Who's going to win? Throw one bone into the room with 3 dogs. Here's Marshall. Great defensive play on the run out. Exum waiting, finishing. Off a 12-0 run.
Huge.
Screen and roll. Now Hero, a cross-court pitch. A low pass to Alec Burks. And Alec Burks, Miami connected in this game. Back to a 6-point contest after Dallas took the biggest lead that any team has had tonight. Dinwiddie looking for a place to go. Back to Max Christie. Edwards keeps it alive. Dallas has it. Marshall slings it to Dinwiddie. Another opportunity. Christie no good. Tidman was missed, but a foul. He's out February and start March. First time on the line tonight for him. 84% this year. Made them both.
I'm just looking for a quick bucket.
And Exum hit the deck. Oh, my goodness. And left. For Tyler Hero. Oh. And then Exum is fouled in the back.
All those guys on the floor making it.
Exum, so the lead goes back to 6. They really need a stop. Hero for 3. It's no good, but it's an offensive rebound. Kyle Anderson, he's had a bunch of them tonight. Duncan Robinson, he hits it.
You know the history of these two teams?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Now it's Max Christie initiating the offense. He's had 5 assists, 4 rebounds, and 17 points. Max in the paint. Got it to fall.
Great on that jumper.
Well, you go hard left and then you reverse back. Hard for the defense to keep up with that.
Here's Hero against Kessler Edwards. Good defense.
Yes.
Duncan Robinson, a long three. Oh, but it falls for Burks. And he... Attendance tonight, 19,935. First. Here's his second. It's a three-point game.
At least he missed one of those free throws.
Well, both teams have had answers down the stretch. Now Dinwiddie, 40 seconds left. Backing up here is Hero. Dinwiddie, shot clock winding down.
Nice
looking
cut.
for a cutter. Marshall outside to Max Christie, a bobble, and it's an air ball. Robinson, who will throw in at three-quarter court. Here's Nikola Jovic against Kessler Edwards. Leading scorer Tyler Hero. Hero's got 40, tying his season high. He missed it. Max Christie the rebound.
Strong with it.
Up ahead to Dinwiddie, 11 seconds. Dinwiddie on the move. Dinwiddie still on the bounce. 8 seconds to go, and he's
It now, right?
5-point lead.
I like the guys that's out there. Of course.
Way out to Duncan Robinson. Robinson wants a three. It's no good.